Welcome back to Gear Shift Hub, the place where we dive deep into the machines that define two-wheeled performance, style, and innovation. Today, we're putting the spotlight on one of Kawasaki's most popular sport bikes, the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 400. This motorcycle has been a consistent favorite for riders around the world, striking that sweet balance between being approachable for beginners and still thrilling enough for experienced riders. In this review, we'll break down its design, performance, features, and overall riding experience, while also giving you an idea of its pricing and where it stands in today's competitive middleweight sport bike segment. The Ninja 400 has earned its reputation as one of the most versatile sport bikes in its class. Since its introduction, it's been a go-to option for new riders who want a confidence-inspiring entry into the world of sport bikes, yet it also has enough character to keep seasoned riders entertained. For 2025, Kawasaki has refined the formula even further. It brings updated styling cues, a more rider-focused ergonomics setup, and some subtle but important improvements to its electronics and ride feel. The idea here isn't to reinvent an Ninja 400 but to polish and perfect what already worked so well. Let's start with the heart of this motorcycle, its engine. The 2025 Ninja 400 is powered by a 399cc liquid-cooled, parallel twin engine, a configuration that has always been one of Kawasaki's strong points. This power plant delivers around 47 horsepower and 38 Nm of torque, which makes it Euro 5+ compliant while still offering an exciting riding experience. The beauty of this engine is in its linear power delivery. Unlike some high-strung sport bikes that only come alive at the very top of the rev range, the Ninja 400 spreads its power evenly across the band, making it equally fun for city commuting, weekend canyon carving, or even track days for those who want to push it harder. The engine is paired to a 6-speed gearbox with an assistant slipper clutch. This system not only makes the clutch lever lighter and easier to operate as something beginners will appreciate, but it also reduces rear wheel chatter during aggressive downshifts. If you've ever braked hard into a corner and felt the rear tire hop because of engine braking, you'll know how valuable a slipper clutch can be. For the Ninja 400, it adds both safety and smoothness to spirited rides. Now let's talk performance on the road. Despite its relatively modest displacement, the Ninja 400 is a bike that can surprise you. It has a top speed of around 190 km/h, which is more than enough for highway cruising and weekend fun. Acceleration from 0 to 100 km/h takes roughly 5 seconds, giving it a sporty edge without overwhelming new riders. The throttle response is crisp, and Kawasaki has tuned the fuel injection system to deliver smooth power, whether you're riding at low RPMs through traffic or winding the engine out on an open stretch of road. Handling is where the Ninja 400 really shines. Kawasaki has equipped it with a trellis frame, which not only keeps the weight down but also gives the bike excellent rigidity and balance. At just about 168 kg dry weight, the Ninja 400 is easy to maneuver in tight city streets, yet it remains planted and composed when leaned into corners. The suspension setup is straightforward but effective. 41mm telescopic front forks and a rear monoshock with preload adjustment. While it's not an advanced fully adjustable system like you'd find on large displacement sport bikes, it offers a comfortable yet sporty ride, making it versatile for different riding conditions. Braking performance is another highlight. The Ninja 400 comes with a 310mm front disc and a 220mm rear disc, both gripped by dual-piston calipers. The braking setup is assisted by dual-channel ABS, which is now a standard feature in most modern bikes. What stands out here is how predictable and responsive the braking feels, giving riders confidence in emergency stops or spirited cornering. From a rider's perspective, ergonomics are thoughtfully designed. Kawasaki knows that many Ninja 400 owners use this bike for daily commuting, so the riding position strikes a balance between sporty aggression and everyday comfort. The clip-on handlebars are set slightly higher, reducing wrist strain compared to more extreme supersport models. The seat height is around 785mm, which means shorter riders can comfortably reach the ground, yet it doesn't feel cramped for taller riders either. On the design front, The 2025 Ninja 400 continues to channel its big brothers, the Ninja ZX6R and Ninja ZX10R. In terms of styling, Kawasaki has carried over the sharp, angular bodywork with aggressive twin LED headlights, a sculpted fairing, and aerodynamic lines that make it look fast even when it's standing still. The bike also comes with a redesigned windscreen that offers better wind protection at higher speeds, something long-distance riders will appreciate. For 2025, Kawasaki is offering the Ninja 400 in some bold new color schemes, including Kawasaki's signature lime green with ebony accents, a stealthy metallic matte graphene steel gray, and a racing-inspired pearl blizzard white with red highlights. Each color option enhances the bike's sporty identity, making it as much a head-turner as it is a performer. When it comes to features, the Ninja 400 may not be overloaded with electronics like some high-end sport bikes, but it has all the essentials covered. The instrument cluster combines an analog tachometer with a digital LCD screen that displays speed, gear position, fuel level, trip meters, and more. For 2025, Kawasaki has also introduced a new Bluetooth-enabled option that allows riders to connect their smartphones via the Kawasaki Radiology app. This adds functionality such as ride logs, maintenance reminders, and call or message notifications on the display. It's a thoughtful addition that brings the Ninja 400 into the connected era. Fuel economy is another area where this bike excels. Thanks to its efficient parallel twin engine, the Ninja 400 averages around 25 to 28 kilometers per liter, depending on riding style. This makes it practical for daily use without compromising on fun. With the 14-liter fuel tank, you're looking at a range of around 350 kilometers on a full tank, which is plenty for city riding and weekend getaways. Now let's address the price. The 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 400 is priced competitively, with a starting point around $6,500 in the US and approximately $7,000 in Europe, depending on local taxes and fees. Considering the blend of performance, reliability, and style, it offers excellent value for money. For many riders, it's the perfect step-up bike after starting on a 125cc or 250cc machine, and for others, it's the ideal all-rounder that doesn't break the bank. What makes the Ninja 400 truly unique in its segment is how well it balances everything. It's sporty without being intimidating, practical without being boring, and stylish without being overly aggressive. Riders often find that it hits the just right sweet spot of fast enough for fun, light enough for learning, and versatile enough for everyday use. If you're a beginner looking for your first sport bike, the Ninja 400 won't overwhelm you. If you're an experienced rider looking for a lightweight, nimble machine for city rides or weekend thrills, it won't disappoint either. Kawasaki has engineered a bike that doesn't just serve one type of rider but appeals across the board. To sum it up, the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 400 continues to carry the Ninja legacy with pride. It combines a reliable and exciting parallel twin engine, sharp and aggressive styling, rider-friendly ergonomics, and a level of performance that punches above its weight class. Add to that Kawasaki's reputation for durability and the updated features for 2025, and you have a motorcycle that remains one of the best options in the entry to mid-sport bike category. So, if you've been waiting for the right moment to step into the world of sport bikes, or if you're simply looking for a machine that can do it all without compromise, the Ninja 400 should definitely be on your short list. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 400. What are your thoughts on this machine? Do you see it as the perfect beginner's sport bike, or do you think it can hold its own even among more powerful motorcycles? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Gear Shift Hub for more in-depth motorcycle reviews, news, and updates.